Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. I'm just doing a quick recording of a master level. I love this one. It's a lot of fun, and I just want to talk a little bit about A, my strategy, but B, some of the upcoming hopes I have
Dr.
for
Hayden
Doom
is just
Eternal.
across the
Hope you
complex.
guys enjoy my
This
gameplay as well.
industrial campus was once the headquarters of the resistance.
Let's turn down the game volume just a touch so you guys can hear me a little bit better. If that actually, oh, that's weird. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Good news for the faithful.
So, I'm a little surprised we still only have 2 master levels at this point. I think the game's been out for just over 2 months now, actually. And we had no word on when we're getting more. We have, they just removed the de novo, which is nice. That's a great step that a lot of people wanted them to take, which I think is fantastic. I really appreciate that they listened to the fans. They were receptive to that. That's fantastic. I appreciate it doing that deeply. But the fact that 2 months have gone by of this game's release, we have no word on when the DLC is coming out, what it's going to be. I think they said something like that it would be a sequel, which is that's good to know, obviously. But we have no idea what the release, how the length, when we might be getting something like that. And there's been no additional master levels to tide people over. I think if there was more master levels, it'd give people something to do, some reason to keep returning to the game, other than in battle mode, which I think is very hit and miss for a lot of people. I don't mind it. It's certainly not a bad multiplayer mode. I had more fun with it than I expected, but I think I'm kind of done playing it. Like, I wasn't really going to go too far into it. It was fine. Got a little... Oh my gosh. Every time there's like another asshole right over here. And I just think, like, with how long the game's been out now, and how great it is, like, this is one of the best shooters I've ever played. I have so much fun playing this game. I think that there's a lot of people that... I've talked to some people that don't like it. They don't like the platforming, which I think is silly, personally, but whatever, that's fine. People have their own opinions. I think a lot of people that don't get it or have a hard time with it are just dead set on playing the game the way that they want to, which I think that is very antithetical to how they designed the game. It is definitely not the game that's designed in the way that you get to kind of play how you want. I think there's a very specific way, like an ideal way to play that's very fun, and it made a great product, but I don't think it's like the kind of product that's curated to the individual, like where you can do different builds and kind of do different things. There's an optimal path, there's a specific way to, like, keep your cooldowns on rotation properly and all that stuff. It's a great game though. I fucking love it. And again, we missed another guy. Fantastic.
Warning, the Ark's headquarters is under attack.
But I appreciate that. I can respect that. I believe in developer intent. I believe in, like, creator intent. It's like going to a really nice restaurant and, like, asking, like, for a modification on a dish. Yeah, you can argue that it's your food and you can have it how you want, but I think a chef has an idea of how you kind of enjoy his meal, right? And I think if you're like, if you don't like something in that, maybe order something else. I just think that matters. And I think that don't you guys love when enemies get stuck in the floor and you can't kill them? Maybe he's up. Oh yeah, he's upstairs. There we go. We're good. That happens every once in a while. Kind of hilarious. We are playing on Nightmare, by the way, obviously. I didn't check when we tuned in earlier.
Attention. Samuel Hayden has fallen. The Ark is no more. Please evacuate immediately.
Need a little bit of ammo to deal with those lads. Alrighty. I'm trying to do this without having to use the crucible or BFG. I think we could probably do it. If we die, we die. It's fine. And everyone calls you shit, says you're not good at the game. I feel like the other master level, the cultist base one, is a lot harder. I think it's almost disproportionately harder, actually.
Dr. Hayden's outpost.
There's just a lot more nonsense that spawns. Oh! Did not do that in a while, so I ran for ammo. I think an interesting complaint that people do make, though, is the not liking how the chainsaw either takes away from the action or the fact that you have to do it to maintain ammo. I personally see the chainsaw as a moment to establish and figure out where you're at, where your cooldowns are at, and like just survey the situation just a little bit. I see it as like almost a breather in the combat. Same with the glory kills to an extent too. Even if there's a lot of guys, just keep moving. Now I'm going to show you the... And he's gone. So if you don't have if you don't have your second blood punch, you can still do that in the campaign. Freeze grenade, shotgun blast, blood punch, and I think another shotgun or ballista blast. You can delete those guys pretty fast. The freeze grenade makes so much difference. We'll get our little blue guy. I don't know what those are actually called. Just like a full health, full armor thing.
This is Dr.
Elena Richardson.
Log entry.
Girl that's like in love with the Doomslayer. Whee! See guys, the platform's not that hard. I don't even think it's a little hard, to be honest. Nifty. I think the game gives you more than enough ammo to solve all the problems. You really don't have to use the, whatchamacallit even that often, I don't think. The, chainsaw, whatchamacallit, yes. That's the one. head. We should have chainsawed one of those guys, but that's okay.
No one is
That makes the
born
next part
sinner.
mildly challenging,
You
which is
have
fun.
to work hard
That's
to
good.
achieve success.
Sometimes we need that, guys. Actually, we can just chainsaw. Now we're good. Oh boy. That guy. I think whiplashes are one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. No enemy has caused me to die more times than a whiplash. Give me a big slam. A big slam. We're good though. Pretty good. Oh, we don't have ammo. Oh yeah, you can check the. I always forget you can check the weapon wheel for that. I honestly don't use it though. I don't like how it takes minor, even a little bit of control away. I don't think it works very well for. I think it's really just an option that was given there for the controller, which is fine. You know, play the game how you like, guys. Anything back here? No, there's not. Oh, take a little. Yeah, that works. That works. Power demons. That was fun. Oh, we took way too much damage there. That's not ideal for going into the next area. We should be okay, though. We got a lot of ammo. I just used too much damage.
You believe the Doomslayer will see?
I think my favorite weapon to use this part is the plasma rifle. Honestly, it's one of my favorite weapons in the game. I never used it in the Doom 2016, and I just found like they improved it so much in this game. The heat blast is so good. Unfortunately, the microwave beam is terrible. Now we gotta move. Oh, we need to go find someone to ammo up on. We did pretty well there, guys. It's good. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for, thanks, buddy. My favorite part. Can you die while berserk? Maybe. I'm assuming you probably can. Which is probably be really unlikely. Okay, we're doing good. We just gotta get past the other major room and then we're golden. We got a perfect run. Sorry guys, answering a text from my girlfriend. It was actually a Snapchat of our Animal Crossing town. Which has actually been a really nice game that we can play in quarantine. She's not much of a gamer, but for our anniversary I got her a Switch Lite with Animal Crossing, and it's been something we were able to do together when we haven't been able to see each other. What the? Oh, that was a neat grab to the witch. That was fun.
Trans-dimensional friends shall not walk on tainted ground.
No?
Earth.
Oh, I have 2 BFG shots? How did I get that? Probably because I came in with one, I'm assuming. I want to try to do the big room without doing the BFG though, guys. If it gets hairy, we will. Like, if I get, like, really, worried. But my plan is to not have to use it. We also have 2 crucibles. We honestly could go through it pretty easily with all this. And we didn't use any of our crucible blasts yet either. Don't underestimate the grenades, guys. The stagger's so good. I was talking to my buddy who just started playing, like, well, when he had just started playing, and he was saying the grenades were, like, useless and they didn't do any damage, but, like, the stagger is so useful. It's so strong. Still my favorite upgrade in a pinch. You just need some damage and you're a little, like, frightened. There's like too much around you. Oh boy. Guys, we did it. Holy shit. Well, we didn't do it yet, but that was terrifying. That was a bad idea, by the way. Okay. Oh, we have no... Having no blood punch to deal with the gladiator is actually a problem. go. We actually did that pretty well. We almost died, though. I think we would have if not for the overdrive. Well, that's the only reason why we got that aggressive in the first place. Oh, you're not dead? What the fuck? Get out of here. Just gonna clap him down. Is there one more? Alright, thank you, buddy. We're good. Now there is a way to skip this, but I'm really bad at it. We did it though. Fantastic. So we don't have to fight the stupid mancubus that go through the purple and shit. It's just annoying, I don't like to. It just slows down the game. I really think the purple I think they actually might have nerfed it. I don't know if they did or they were just talking about it. It's the only thing I don't like about this game. Even the Marauder I like. I still don't think he fits into the game's like overall design philosophy, but he ends up being overall, he's not that hard to deal with, so what are you gonna do? I think he provides a good challenge and makes him have to be a little bit more thoughtful sometimes, so I think that's overall he's a good addition. Okay, we're almost done, guys. This is great. Having a good time with y'all. I need to go get some food after this. I'm starving. Time to eat. It's 5. After 5, it's dinner time then. Well, pre-dinner dinner. Usually eat again later. But we make something. Maybe burger. Who knows? Maybe veg. Maybe both. Probably both. Not eating your vegetables, guys. You gotta eat your vegetables in quarantine. It's very important. Speaking of the Marauder, guys, we do have one of those guys coming up. And he actually comes in at an interesting time, like there's a little bit of other stuff going on. So it becomes a little bit more challenging, which I like. But it's not a big deal. And if you're wondering how to kill a Marauder in 4 seconds after he spawns, that's how you do it. Ultra Nightmare was a frustrating challenge, but what I did for that, and if anyone is working on it, what I recommend highly if you're doing Ultra Nightmare is make a separate save that you can like follow along and do that level a bunch of times before you try Ultra Nightmare on Nightmare. And go through the level and don't like do it like a fully upgraded run. Like, you know, play through the game as you're going through your run on Nightmare and just have that corresponding along. And that's the best way to do it. So like you clear a level on Nightmare, do it twice more after that, like repeat the level. So you don't get like upgrades later on, don't use your upgrade points until later on. And then just repeat that on Ultra Nightmare and try to do that. Weapon challenges, obviously, so I try to keep track of like, you know, how many points you're getting and stuff, so you're not getting a disproportionate like level of how effective your weapons are, right? Alright, let's finish this level and polish it off. So sometimes it doesn't work where you want to kill fast, but that's okay. Fast enough. Plus we get the best glory kill. Fantastic. And that is that, guys. thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little quick, fun little run through in that, and awesome. That was really good. Cheers. Glad you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed.